Hi there, my name is Toby and this is Body Efficiency Training, and on this video I want to talk about Taoist Immortality meditation. And this is a different video to that I usually do. It's not me training. This is a project that we've been working on. See, our main business, we're art restorers, consultants and a gallery, and we put on this exhibition to show this particular artwork and others of course. And this video is the same I used on my other channel, but I'm doing a different voiceover to explain this to you guys because it relates so directly to this Taoist Immortality meditation. I just had to share it with you. And there's also a very interesting technology in this piece of artwork that I've got to talk about, and I'll leave that at the end of this video. You'll see me talking about it. And it relates to us because it's a new freedom technology. It's a technology that allows us to be self-sovereign in this world. So it relates to some of the other videos that I've been talking about this. In particular, the video on Dragon Qi Gong, I talk about being a self-sovereign, and this technology relates to that. And the other video I mention it in is called Technology is Overrated. I hint about this technology in that video. I'll leave the links to those two videos below. But this baby, this is a golden baby floating over a crystal. And the Taoist meditations relate directly to this because one of the secret Taoist meditations is to literally visualize a baby, a golden baby inside your body. And this baby is you. This is your energy, your Qi. And when you do this, you visualize a baby inside your body. What you're doing is teaching your body to regenerate. You're teaching the cells in your body to become younger, return back to being a newborn baby. So how does this work? How can this be? You might just think it's imagination. And for us at the moment, of course, this is imagination, visualization. But for the ancient Taoists, they had developed a lot of Qi. You see, the ancient Tao, this was the original study of life force, the Qi, going back thousands of years into China, and it goes way back to shamanism. So the wild people would be studying the energy in nature because they felt it, they were part of it, they were one with nature. We've become a bit separated from nature now. We're living in the mind, we're living in a technological age. Back in those days we were connected to nature, and we need this connection back. We want to feel this connection to our body and to the natural energies. So they would be collecting Qi, working out how to build up this Qi in their body. And the first thing you do is when you build the Qi, you can feel the Qi, you start to collect it into a ball of energy. And you feel this ball of energy in your belly. And the belly is the center point of this Qi, and they call that the Dantian. So in your belly you build up this Qi, and you feel a ball spinning round and round, moving in your belly. And after a while this becomes real. You feel it. You feel some movement happen inside your belly. And that's why we do this meditation of gently twisting left and right, or gently rocking backwards and forwards. It's because you're feeling something moving inside your body, and this makes your body just wobble and move a little bit. You're trying to let your thinking go and feel instead. Feel the energy. And this energy is electricity. It passes through your body, runs through your body. This electricity is not quite exactly Qi, but Qi, the first effect of Qi is the electricity in your body. Now that's the technology there. I'm just showing you the technology that's embedded into this artwork, which I'll talk about at the end of this video. But this Qi, once you feel this ball of energy building up in your body, then you can start to change this ball of energy into the shape of a baby. So you're literally building a tiny fetus inside your body from this ball of energy. In other words, you're refining this Qi, you're refining this energy, and you're building a sort of energy body. And the way you build this energy body is starting off from the beginning. You build a fetus, you build a baby, you build a child, and you visualize it as gold, golden color. So the golden color is very important in esoteric Qi. You visualize Qi as gold energy passing through you. Gold fluid, gold sparks, gold dust, golden rain coming down from the universe. This is one of the ways they perceived the Qi. So you feel the Qi, that's one of the first things you do. You've got to feel this energy, but once you get to a certain level, you can also see it. You have a spontaneous visualization. It's not so much you see it with your physical eyes, you see it with your mind's eye, but this vision pops into your head. You just see it. Oh, I see golden color. You feel that there's a golden color inside your body. So all these are the signs that you're moving to an advanced Qi practice. The Qi is moving from your body up into your mind and spirit. You're unifying your consciousness and your body together. So you're feeling the Qi, and you're seeing the Qi, and you're believing it. And once you get to that level, you focus it into this baby inside your body. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, it applies to both of us, because it's not another baby, it's not a separate baby. This baby is you yourself. You can think of it also as an inner child meditation. But when you do this inner child meditation, you're visualizing yourself as a perfect baby, brand new, pristine, perfect in every single way. It's an energy body, an energy baby, golden energy, and it's inside your belly, and this energy is starting to fill up your whole body. This new, brand new, pristine energy. And over time, this baby grows up, and you can feel this, and you could do this meditation. The baby gradually grows up and fills up your whole body until it becomes you. It now becomes you as you are now. But what you've done now is you've regrown your energy. You've taught your body to regenerate from a brand new baby. You've regenerated your body as it is now. And there's two types of immortality that the Taoists were searching for. One is genuine physical immortality. They wanted to live longer in their body, long as possible. And there are records. There's an existing record of someone who's lived over 250 years. You can look into one of Mantak Chia's books. He talks about it. You can research this guy also. But the legends of the Taoist masters have lived hundreds and thousands of years. So there are 8 Taoist Immortals in the legend. And I'll just tell you this legend because it's very interesting, and you'll start to understand how this all works. So one of the stories about one of these Taoist Immortals is, you see, he was lying down in suspended animation. What they do is they go and lie in a cave. And in this cave, they transfer their consciousness into this energy body, into this bubble of Qi or ball of Qi, and then they go off and travel around. But their body is still alive, but in a sort of suspended animation, and they'll do this for years. They lie in a cave for years. Now the trouble is they can't leave their body alone because wild animals will come in and get their body, so they needed a disciple. So every one of these Tao masters would have a disciple, and they'd sit in the cave with their master and keep an eye on their body for a long period of time, waiting for their master to come back and teach them something. So they had to be very patient. And the story goes, one of these masters was doing that, and their disciple wandered off and left them alone. So their body got eaten by wild animals. And when the Tao master returned from his Qi, in his Qi travels around the universe, came back to his body, he saw that his body was dead and the animal had eaten it. He thought, okay, what do I do? So he ran around quickly looking for another body, and he found the body of a crippled man who was just dying. So when this crippled man just died, the Tao master jumped into his body and took over the body of this crippled man. So then this Tao master lived on in this crippled body. So that I found fascinating. One of the legends is one of these Taoist Immortals is a cripple because of this story. But nevertheless, in a crippled body, he was still immortal because he had mastered the energy. He was now a being of Qi. He was living inside this energy body, and he had complete control of the energy body, and he used that to control the physical body. Now, I'll leave this to you to decide whether these stories are true or not. But what is interesting is the meditations that they practiced. So there was two types of immortality. Physical immortality, they wanted their body to live on, and then they had a spiritual or energetic immortality. So they created an energy body in which they could live in when the physical body died. So there's 2 types of immortality going on. Now, the interesting thing is, if you ask anyone nowadays, do you want to live forever? Most people say, oh God, no, I can't wait to die. We're not enjoying life much. So the real thing that interests me is, why did these guys want to be immortal? Why? This is more interested in how, is why. They were enjoying life so much. They loved it. They were enjoying the experience of life so much. They wanted it to continue. We in the modern world are not really enjoying life so much, so we'd rather not live forever. So the first thing we need to think about is, how can we enjoy life so much that we contemplate and really want to live forever? And the secret is the Qi. Once you experience the Qi energy in your body, you can feel this pleasure of life. You will start to understand and have a totally different perspective on the world and how life works. You see, every 7 or 8 years, every cell in our body is reborn. We have a whole new set of cells in our body every 7 or 8 years, a whole new body. So why are we getting older? Why are we dying? If every 7 or 8 years we've got a whole new body, why are we dying? Well, there's two reasons. First reason is the environment we live in, the toxicity. So the next generation of cells are weaker because they haven't got the same nutrients required, or the best nutrients required to build a new set of cells. And the second reason that the next set of cells is weaker and older is because we teach them that. You see, the cells are programmed. Everything is programmed in the body, and it's programmed by our mind. If we keep telling ourselves, oh, I'm getting older, oh, I'm getting weaker, oh, I'm getting sicker, oh, this hurts, this aches and pains, then your next generation of cells learn that, and they think, oh yeah, we're getting older, oh yeah, we're getting weaker. So your next generation of cells is weaker than the previous ones, and this is why we die. There's another saying that says, well, we don't die, we kill ourselves. And this is true. We are programming ourselves to become weaker. And this meditation, this Taoist Immortality meditation, you've got to program your cells to become younger. You tell yourself, I am younger, I am stronger, I am reborn, I am anew. And you visualize this baby, this golden baby inside your body. It's pristine, brand new, perfect in every way. The DNA inside the baby is perfect. And this will teach your cells to regrow. Now your body thinks, oh, I'm a newborn baby. I'm brand new, I'm fresh. And every cell, when it's reborn, is born as a newer, younger, fresher cell. So this is the secret to immortality, is programming your cells to be younger. You teach them. You've got to teach your cells. And of course the diet is important, your environment is important, that's the other factor. But remember, there's two types of immortality. To create this physical immortality, you've got to try and live healthy, live well, and live in a good place, together with all the Qi Gong training you've got to do. But the spiritual, energetic immortality, you've got to focus your Qi energy, build the Qi energy, and then use your mind to harness that Qi energy and create yourself a new body. You create an energy body that you can live in. And this takes a long, long time, very deep meditations. But we can start this straight away. We can start programming ourselves to be younger, reverse the aging. See, I keep trying to go backwards to being a teenager. You see, I want to go backwards to teenage years. If I can get to teenage years, what happens is your body gets the teenage hormones going. It thinks it's regrowing. Teenage years, very, very important. Massive changes going on in your body. Massive amount of growth hormones going on. And if I can trick myself to believing I'm still a teenager, I'm always a teenager, those hormones in my body will keep on generating, keep on going, and I'll regrow myself. So now let's have a little look at this technology, and you'll see it doesn't relate directly to this meditation, but it relates to the greater society, because once we do this practice, we also want to look at how we can build a better world for everybody. And this technology is the way forward. We need new technologies that are going to give freedom to us, as well as healing technologies to help us heal and build the Qi. So let's have a listen to what I'm saying now.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you all very much for coming. It's been lovely having you all here, and it's been a nice, exciting exhibition, and we love doing this. And before we start, I should also say thank you to Paul, who is the guy who's really set this whole thing up and curated the exhibition. So let's round
Thank you guys for coming.
And then this piece here is very interesting. It's not just a wonderful artwork, this golden baby floating over a crystal, but in this there's also what you could call first proof of concept of a new technology. There's a little chip in here, and we put it in the back here of the shoulder. Now this chip has got a unique link to an NFT. So I hope you all know what NFTs are on the blockchain. But what that means is this artwork has got a perfect authentication. It's literally connected directly to the blockchain. So the artwork can be proven to be what it is through this connection, but more important than that, it also proves ownership of the artwork. So you know exactly who owns this. So you can't even sell it, you can't even steal this. Only the owner can pass on the ownership to the next owner. So this represents an unforgeable and an unstealable artwork. So you might think you could just rip out the chip and put a new one in, but you can't do that. If you do that, it would need a new NFT, and then you'd have to start a whole new ownership trail, and all you'd be doing is proving that it does not connect to the original artist or the original gallery. So you can't take the chip out. This is very, very interesting. And the connection between this chip and the NFT, you can't hack it. You might think, well, I can hack this connection and play around. You can't. Thanks to Nicholas here, as the inventor. The cryptography is super clever. It's called post-quantum cryptography, so it's future-proof. Essentially, it's future-proof. Now, there's a lot of things we could do with this chip, and I'll tell you two more that are very interesting. You could imagine a car. If you use this chip in a car, you couldn't steal the car. Only the owner of the car would have access to the car through this NFT. So you have to be the owner of this NFT to get in and drive the car. So you couldn't steal the car because you're not the owner, you can't do anything. Only the owner has access to it. So not only can you authenticate an artwork, you can authenticate any high value asset. And even more interesting than that, once you realise you can authenticate a piece of art, a car or anything, you can also authenticate a human being. You could actually create an identity card with this chip, and only you would have access to this. So it's very interesting because now we've got digital identities coming, but these all go to a centralised database, centralised government, and these guys can do whatever they like. This chip represents a new freedom technology. Only you will have access to it. No one else can get in. So you can think of it as a self-sovereign identity card. So this is the future where this could go. And this answers a lot of big problems, because now we've got identity theft, you can steal your identity, people can do all sorts of things. Now you've got AI deepfakes, you don't even know if you're talking to the same person who you're seeing or hearing. But all you need to do, if this chip was active, is say, well look, send me a text from your phone proving that it's you. I've got it. Yeah, only the person who has access to the chip will be able to do that. So it solves a lot of big problems in the future. So that's why this could be very historic. But at the moment, I hope you sort of get the idea that this is quite a clever technology, and we've embedded it into the artwork itself. So not only is this a piece of art, it's also a piece of quite interesting technology. And I want to get Nicholas to demonstrate it for you, show you how it works. So in order to do that, I'm going to take the baby off. I don't want to touch it with my bare hands, so I'm going to just wear these gloves.
You don't know where it's been.
Just get it ready. And Nicholas, you've got your phone.
Do you want to take the glove?
So the way this works, and again, you see, you might think, well, it's blockchain, we need the internet, but actually you don't even need the internet. This thing works completely off-chain.
I'm on airplane mode.
Yeah.
You've got NFC?
Yes, it's an
Right.
NFC chip,
Right.
NFC chip connected to an NFT.
Yeah.
And it's a unique one-to-one high-level cryptographic connection.
Yeah?
So let's have a little go. Let me show you how this works.
Let me show you
I'll
that.
take the baby off. So you can see here now, we've embedded the chip in the back, and this is a bit like a plaque, so you can put a signature on that. And Nicholas is going to sign it in a minute, because he's also the son of the artist, so it's relevant that he signs it. But he's also the inventor of the chip. So not only are we signing the artwork, we're also signing the chip here. So look, Nicholas, show us how it works. So you scan the chip, you just touch it to your phone, and it takes a few seconds there, and what it does, I'll show you in a second. It authenticates first of all. There you go, and then you get the green light, it's the real chip. And then when you click on it, what you'll get is all the details of the NFT. So you'll see who the owner is, etc., etc. And what you'll have on this chip is a complete record of the art's provenance. You'll be able to look at all the owners from the beginning, who's got it, so it'll go on for the rest of time. And that's why you can't take this off, because you'll be starting all over again and proving, well, it didn't go back to the original artist. All you've done is prove that you've stolen it. So once you put the chip in, it's done. So Nicholas, how about signing it next? So you've got the pen handy.
Excuse me,
And,
what about if someone physically steals it?
Well, you still
then puts it in their
steal this and
basement.
sell it for cash on the black market, but you can never show it.
Can you find out where they are?
What do you think of my
Well, now that's
glasses?
another good question. In time, we could actually work this out.
In
We've had-
time?
Well, you put a GPS tracker in here, you still be able to trace where the artwork
You
goes.
put it in a lead line room.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Deep
It's not
enough.
good. You don't need
30
the
feet
connection.
down.
Yeah.
No,
Never
but
find it
physically
again.
someone takes
So-
it.
Well, this is early days, but you're going to hear a lot more about this. So I'm going to be posting
Okay.
more about this as we develop this technology.
Okay.
But this is the very first artwork to encase this, so it's in itself a piece of history. So Paul, if I don't mind you coming a bit closer so we can actually film, because what we're going to do, this film of Nicholas signing it is evidence that Nicholas has signed it, and he's the son of the artist to prove that it is. That video is going to go on the NFT that connects to this chip. So when you scan the chip, you'll have evidence of the signature being put on it. So you've got double, triple verification all the time. So let's see if, can you get that, come around for me so you can actually see the signature happening. Make sure you can get it. Lovely, and then get a close up of the signature. so we can got it. You can see it.
It's
Done?
here, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, that's it. A round of applause. Thank you very much.
How do we know Nicholas is the son of the artist?